Hi friends, in this video we will discuss about a disease called hyperuricemia. What is hyperuricemia? What are its causes, its symptoms, how we can diagnose this disease and how we can treat this disease. All these things we will say in the single video. So first let me tell you what is this hyperuricemia. As its name indicates, it's hyper, which means high. That is, excess level of uric acid in our blood is termed as hyperuricemia. So when we say about an excess, there should have a normal. So the normal excess in case of uric acid is 4 to 7 milligram per 100 ml, which means if you are taking an 100 ml of blood, it should only have 4 to 7 milligram of uric acid. If it is more than that, we can set the condition is hyperuricemia. Next, we can say about the causes. So when we say about the causes, depending upon the cause of this hyperuricemia, it can be classified into two: primary hyperuricemia and secondary hyperuricemia. So what are the causes for this primary hyperuricemia? The uric acid level in case of primary hyperuricemia, it increased because of purines, that is from adenine and guanine. That is from purines, this uric acid level is increased. And the next reason is that if we are having a large amount of uric acid in our blood, it can be excreted in the form of urine or as intestinal excretions. So in this case, this renal excretion of this uric acid, it does not occur, which means its concentration in the blood is increased. The next one is secondary hyperuricemia. Secondary hyperuricemia, the uric acid level increased because of any other diseases or any other conditions can increase the level of uric acid here. It may be because of any kind of chemotherapeutic agents or cancers. It may increase the rate of cell death, and as a result of it can increase the uric acid level. And it may also result because of the several endocrine or metabolic disorders like diabetes or acidosis. It can also result in secondary hyperuricemia. Next, we can say about the symptoms of this hyperuricemia. In some cases, there is not even having any single symptom. But in some cases of hyperuricemic patients who are having leukemia along with this hyperuricemia, they may have kidney problems or any kinds of gouty arthritis may present. And the patient may experience any kinds of problems while urinating. The next symptom is that because of this high amount of uric acid, it needs to deposit somewhere. This uric acid deposition can occur in the form of uric acid crystals in joints, which may ultimately result in gout. And the next symptom is that in some kinds of patients may have a disease called kidney stone. That's all about the symptoms of this hyperuricemia. Next, we can say how we can diagnose this hyperuricemia. A normal blood or urine test can be used to determine the level of uric acid in our blood. So from this level, we can compare it with that of the normal level, that is 4 to 7 milligram per 100 ml, from which we can say if it is high, the patient can be considered as a hyperuricemic patient. This is how we can diagnose. And next one, how we can treat this hyperuricemia. Hyperuricemia is treated on the basis of its cause. In case of asymptomatic hyperuricemia, it is not treated, it is kept as it is. Because in this condition, we are having any proven benefit to administer uric acid lowering therapies. So it is kept as it is. If an hyperuricemia it is tied to an underlying condition, then that condition is treated in case of hyperuricemia. That's how we treat hyperuricemia, and that's about the hyperuricemia, its causes, symptoms, its diagnosis and treatment. Hope you guys get an idea about hyperuricemia now. Thank you.